Hello and welcome. Welcome to November 2023. I'm Kathy Bradley with Kathy Bradley and the Angels. Thank yourself for taking the time to be here to receive the heavenly guidance for your highest good. So we always begin with that beautiful, nice, deep cleansing breath, bringing ourselves into this time and space. And the first message that's coming through today is about love. So take a moment, and if you want to breathe, your eyes closed, connect with your heart chakra and give yourself this moment of silence, this moment to reconnect. Very often we're very busy, especially in the month of November, getting ready. If we're hosting Thanksgiving or we're traveling. And just give yourself a moment to receive the love. So opening up your heart chakra, receive the love that you are without needing anything. You don't need to deserve anything. It's because you are a divine child of God. And as you open up your heart chakra and breathing in and breathing out, having that beautiful balance giving and receiving. And I'm here to share with you, which I did also in my newsletter, about welcome home. Home is a place of a vibrational frequency of love. So that's why we're connecting with this month. The vibrational frequency of love is high, it's pure, it's unconditional. There's nothing you need to do to deserve it. It's who you are. And as you open up to this vibrational frequency of love, you may feel peace, compassion, a calmness, a serenity. Open your heart to receive the love that you are. And as you exhale, share this love and see it rippling out to all those that you meet and those you don't meet. It's an energy, it's a vibrational frequency. So as you exhale, you send this love without directing it, without knowing where it goes to. Rather, by being this beacon of light and hope, it ripples out and affects other people in a beautiful, uplifting way. Receive this gift and share this gift of love with others. This is one of the reasons why you're here, is to emanate, to be and to emanate. It's not outside of ourselves. It's within. It's that vibrational frequency. So as we go within and we become quiet, centered, focused, we feel calm. We remember, we connect with Source, with God. We give thanks for everything that we've received and that we give to others. There's this beautiful law of one. Whatever you think, whatever you feel, you attract into your life, and then you see that mirrored out in your experiences. So what's popping in my head as I say that is a lot of people are dealing with a lot of dramas, chaos, and contrast. And contrast, which is seeing rather good or bad, black and white, up and down, right, wrong. This is the contrast. And if we can see the contrast working for us, not to us, then we see it as a beautiful blessing, a gift, don't we? And one of the things I've learned is through contrast, I get to see what it is that I don't want, and then I'm able to fine-tune that into what I do want. I'm going to say that again. The contrast offers me the ability to see through experience and fine-tune to what I do want, what I do desire. So if we go into the internal frequency of our body and see if something comes up that brings us anger or shame or blame or guilt, judgment, we can see that that's offering us through contrast, through some experience that we're going through in our lives. It's showing us a contrast so that we can say, that's not really what I want to feel. I don't want to feel judged. Okay, well, I'm feeling this, and when I feel this, it brings about an anxiety, for example. Well, that's showing us that we're out of alignment with Source. And it's our body's way of explaining this to us. So when we can see, this doesn't feel good, I must be out of alignment with the truth. And the truth in this example would be, I am unconditionally loved. So we let go of any judgment we may be feeling. So really it's an inside job. The outside world expresses it to us. It mirrors it back to us, whatever we're thinking, whatever we're feeling. If we're triggered by something or someone or some experience, that's work for us to do, to look within, to see what is it that's coming up for me to look at, explore, and see, is it happening for my highest good, which it always is, even if we consider it a problem or it brings up something, it unearths something that doesn't feel good in our system. Well, that's that internal guidance that we've all been given. So if we can do this work, because the next thing that they wanted to share with me is that place of love, and then higher learning, higher spiritual learning. It is of the utmost importance for each one of us to take personal responsibility, radical responsibility for ourselves, for our thoughts, for our feelings, and our actions. And we may not know how to do this because really none of us have been taught. We've been kind of programmed into a certain set of belief systems, haven't we? And we haven't really taken the time to realize that this is a belief that I've been brought up with, but not necessarily that makes sense to me. And what I mean by that is if it's a limiting, lack-filled belief, that's not honoring who you are. So if you feel called to take any classes, to read books, to play with angelical cards that I've created, as an example, all of these are tools that are bringing you to a higher awareness so that you can explore them, grow, and evolve. They're also sharing, don't worry about if you have enough time, money, or opportunity. You see, because if we set the intention of learning and exploring and expanding, you see, the earth, the world, meets us and supplies us with whatever we need, because as we are on this journey for self-mastery, it's by setting our attention on our intention. So if you want to evolve with the energies that are pouring in, that are supporting us, now is a perfect time. Now is a perfect time for you to take responsibility, to take the time, to make the effort, and to know that you're financially supported. Again, we've all been given everything we need. It's those beliefs in lack that hold us back. It's those beliefs in fear rather than love that stop us in our tracks. So if you want to set the intention this month to evolve and to grow and to realize that we never get there. That's one thing I've learned. I thought, well, when I get there, well, guess what? The there continuously evolves. We're always growing in our mastery. And we're here to bring peace, love, joy into our experiences. So give yourself that gift this month. Choose what interests me. What do I feel that would help me on my path? Maybe it's working with crystals. Maybe it's learning Reiki. Maybe it's receiving a session. There's so many modalities that are available to us. And only you know what is for your highest good. And it can change. It can vary and change. And so I always say, go with what resonates with you. Even anything I'm sharing today, whether me or anybody else you listen to, connect with your heart. See if it makes sense for you, what we're sharing. And hold what resonates with you and let everything else go. And the last message that the heavenly realm and the angels wanted to share with you is they're talking about faith. And during these tumultuous times, as I mentioned earlier, this time of contrast, it's coming up all around the world, whether it's in politics, whether it's in war, peace. Our faith, our connection to God is what will bring us through. We are more than this physical body. Yes, every single one of us are going to die at one point or another. It's inevitable. We leave the physical body, and yet we continue on this path of spiritual evolvement, this path of creation, this path of reuniting with God, with Source. And so one of the things that you can do is connect through our breath, connecting with those 3 deep circular breaths, breathing in love, exhaling light, breathing in light, exhaling love, breathing in love, and exhaling light. That brings you into that space where you're reconnected, reunited with God, with Source. It's that quiet space within, which shows you where you're out of alignment, where you get time to explore by introspection, by becoming aware, and that you realize that you have the opportunity. You create your life. There are many angels, guides, beings, archangels that are with you. Take time, connect with them. right now, after you take those 3 nice, gentle breaths, connect with your guardian angel. We've all been given a guardian angel, at least one. More often 2, and many, many more, depending on what's going on in our life. But it's like anything else. The more that we make a connection and we give the time and the space, the more that it evolves and it grows. It's like your best friend or a parent or a child. If you never connected and you never made time for the other one, how would that relationship grow? And it's through the quiet. It's through the time of introspection, not the noise, not the technology. Those are really all distractions. Whether it's watching Netflix, picking up our iPad for the 20th time, it's choosing in that moment maybe to pray. Connect with Source. Perhaps you listen to music. Perhaps you go outside for a walk and meditate, enjoying all of the beauty that the color of the trees bring about. Again, it's an internal job. Home, coming home, welcoming you home, back into your divine being. Seeing the love, seeing the light, seeing the joy and the peace that you are. It's an internal path. Give yourself the gift this month. And thank yourself for being here. Wishing you blessings, love, guidance, and appreciation. Blessings.